1:38 p.m. Malibu University Student Lounge. On a regular day at the campus of Malibu University, Sam, Clover, Alex, and Brittany were all relaxing in the student lounge, having just finished their own classes. Nick and Matt weren't anywhere to be seen because they were in class themselves. Blaney was at volleyball practice himself too. Alex was enjoying a smoothie while Sam was reading another of her books. Clover and Brittany were checking out their phones. Sam wore her green blouse and blue jeans, while Alex had her yellow shirt and light blue overalls. Clover had a blue crop top and jeans herself, and Brittany had a blue tee and jeans herself. Find anything good, Clover? Alex wondered while enjoying her smoothie. Uh-huh, Clover answered. I uploaded my Ice Bucket Challenge video to YouTube, and I've gotten a lot of hits. That got Sam's attention. Brittany looked up from her phone too. Let's see that, Sam remarked. Clover handed her phone to Sam for her to check it out. Holy smokes, Sam exclaimed. You're not very far from 10,000 views. Clover's view count was at 9,982 views. Sam then returned Clover's phone. I didn't know about you guys, but I want to do that challenge again, Clover laughed. Hey, once is enough sometimes, Alex chuckled nervously. True, Sam stated. I'll admit that challenge was fun, Brittany said. Did either of you girls upload your videos to YouTube? Clover asked. Not me, Sam immediately answered. I thought about it, Brittany told Clover, and I did. I decided not to either, Alex remarked, just like Sammy. Decided not to do what? Asked another voice. The girls turned to see Nick and Matt returning from their classes. Clover uploaded her Ice Bucket Challenge video to YouTube, Brittany answered. I did too. Sam and Alex went up to their boyfriends for kisses. Clover's view count is near 10,000, Sam told Matt. Mine is over 9,000, Brittany told the boys. Right on, Matt commented. You took the challenge, eh, Nick? Clover asked. Nick pointed towards one of the related videos, and sure enough, there was the view count close to 10,000 views. Clover wants to take that challenge again, Alex added to Nick and Matt. She does? Matt wondered. I got no problem doing that Ice Bucket Challenge again, Brittany chuckled. How about the rest of you? She asked as she turned Sam, Alex, Nick, and Matt. Sounds like fun, Matt replied. That's if it's a good cause. Why the heck not? Matt and Nick equipped. Same here, Alex giggled. Hey, why does everyone think we should all go get Blaney? Clover asked. I'm pretty sure he's at volleyball practice is just about wrapped up. You just want to see your beau, Nick teased. Aw, now you got me, Clover laughed. No need, Clover, as I'm right here, Blaney answered, to which Clover ran over and hugged him. Okay, so who's up for playing on the beach? Alex proclaimed. It's too nice of a day to waste it in here. Sounds like a plan to me, Nick stated. Naturally, the Spies were getting engaged in their shenanigans when they got to the beach. Nick and Alex were having a good old-fashioned beach chase, which was one thing they really hadn't done in their relationship at one point in time. Catch me if you can, Nick. Alex, Nick teased as he juked to one side, only for Alex to anticipate that move and jump to that side and tackle him to the sand. Looks like I just did. Alex laughed. What do I win? Well, how about this? Nick replied, leaning up to kiss his girlfriend. A move she gladly returned. Oh, say, did you hear about the contest Sammy won? Alex asked. You know, since the Ice Bucket Challenge is back in our minds. Wait, she won a contest about it? Nick wondered. Yep, Alex giggled. And oh, we had a lot of fun rubbing it in Mandy's face because she's such a witch about that contest. When it comes to Mandy, why I'm not that surprised, Nick laughed. Oof, let's hope she doesn't find out that we're trying that challenge again, Clover stated. She's never gonna stop nagging us about it. Yeah, hey, I think I can keep her in check if she wants to start her usual spell, Nick answered. But for now, let's just keep having fun, okay? True that, bro, Matt equipped. Clover and Brittany were getting a tan themselves. Sam and Matt were also having an old-fashioned beach chase themselves. Sam was wearing her old pink one-piece bathing suit that was exactly like her green one. Super sweet to see, Clover commented at Matt and Sammy chasing each other playfully. Totally, Brittany answered, turning on her stomach to tan her back. Blaney was practicing volleyball with a few teammates in the meantime. There's no way you're gonna catch me, Matt teased at Sam. Matt was being forced to eat his words when Sam turned on the juice in her legs and tackled Matt to a wave, which made the both of them splash in the ocean. You were saying? Sam asked, with a grin that both she and Matt resurfaced and got on their feet. The water level was up to their thighs. I guess I was wrong then, Matt laughed. He rewarded Sam by picking her up in his arms and kissing her as he walked back to the shore carrying her. Wow, Sam sighed in a loving smile. Matt, honey, I love you so much. I love you too, my dreamboat. Matt smiled as he put Sam down. Nick and Alex then happened to see them and grinned. Look at those two, Alex giggled. Well, we're kinda up for the same, aren't we? Nick laughed as he picked up Alex and spun him around for a bit before pulling him close so he could kiss her. I love you, Alex. I love you too, Nick, Alex proclaimed. At the same time, Blaney had to finish up beach volleyball practice and was on his way back to the group of spy friends. Now let's see, I just had a bit of a quiet time, Clover stated. Hold up, Nick remarked. What about this contest you won, Sam? He asked. Well, Alex was working on her shift at the Malu Cafe, Sam started, and that's when we found out from Mandy, actually, that Virgil was holding his contest. With the grand prize for free coffee for 3 days, Alex added, and an interview with the Malu paper, and Sam won it. I won a free coffee myself, Blaney chimed in. Well, we all did, actually, Brittany quipped. And Sam won the grand prize, Nick stated, already knowing the outcome thanks to Alex. Yep, I did, Sam quipped. I was totally stunned to hear that I won. So nice to see this on your minds. Now let's take a vote, Clover proclaimed. Those who want to raise your hand? Everyone did. Nobody voted no. Well, I suppose let's get us some ice, Matt told the others. Hey, I'll come with you, man, Blaney added. Brittany checked the time. 3:08. We should hurry. The spies then packed up their things and went back to their penthouse for the rest of the day, while Matt and Blaney went off to pick some ice at the nearest convenience store. 3:39 p.m. Malibu University, the spies' penthouse. Nick and Alex wasted no time with the kissing session. All the spies were in their swimsuits from the beach, so they had planned to do the ice challenge that way again. By the way, Nick stated after his sixth kiss with Alex, how did you get entered? He asked Alex. We had to show proof that we took the challenge into a barista, Alex answered. We showed her videos as a sign of spiral notebook, basically, or let Virgil show up and center. Well, I'm just so sorry you didn't win, Alex, Nick told his girlfriend. Hey, I'm just happy that but one of us won, Alex replied. I'll admit I was pretty hesitant and quick in denying to take that ice challenge, Sam added, but Matt offered me to do the challenge with him, and I eventually changed my tune. That's after Sam changed it into her bikini, Clover corrected. You would, Clover, Sam laughed. In the meantime, the automatic sliding doors were heard, and Blaney and Matt were there carrying a couple of bags of ice. Oh, they're back, Nick remarked. I got us covered, Brittany stated. She brought a bucket out from the bathroom. Great job, nice job, Britt, Clover exclaimed. We don't need to nominate anyone this time, Matt stated, unlike last time when Clover called us out. After I called her out first, Blaney added in. Well, are we ready? Alex asked the group. I am if you are, Nick proclaimed. Let's stomp on this challenge. Nick made a quick devour to grab his video camera and set it up, also giving everyone the time to prepare themselves. Alright then, who is gonna go first? Sam wondered. Oh, I'll kick it off this time, Alex replied. How about it, Nick? You want to be the one to douse me this time? Well, if you want to put it that way, Nick chuckled, as he grabbed a bucket from Brittany that filled it out with enough ice and then lifted over her girlfriend's head. Since I'm a nice guy, you ready, Alex? Ready as I'll ever be, Alex responded. 2 seconds later, Nick doused Alex, causing her to yelp in shock. Oh my god, it's still cold as ever, Alex exclaimed. At least you got some warning, huh? Nick teased, not noticing that Clover was sneaking up behind him with a wicked grin on her face. Alex was intentionally debating on whatever Clover not to warn Nick about Clover's approach. But, holy crap baskets! Nick shouted as Clover dumped another bucket of ice all over him before he could react. I've always wanted to do that, Clover giggled. Suddenly Clover shouted out loud when Blaney doused her out of the blue. Sorry, sweetie, but that's revenge is, since Blaney laughed. Sam laughed at everything was going on until Matt, who had the bucket himself, appeared behind Sam. Here you go, hun. Matt laughed as he doused her. Sam screamed as the ice water trickled down her body. Wow, you look so perfect. Matt laughed. Oh, really? Sam remarked and doused Matt almost immediately after that. Oh my gosh! Matt screamed as Sam doused him. This time Sam laughed as Matt felt the ice-cold water. Nick was about to quick put on a towel around Matt's neck. Fun. Well, did everyone have fun? Brittany giggled. Brittany suddenly didn't like the looks that the others were giving her. What? Brittany gasped. You're the only one who hasn't been doused yet, Britt. Alex giggled. Come on, we gotta complete the circle. Nick took the honor and leaping forward, doused Brittany before she could think of anything else. Ah! Brittany sputtered. There, now we've all done it, Nick quipped. See? Wasn't that fun? Alex laughed. Still cold as hell, but pretty fun, Matt admitted. Brittany's reaction honestly reminded me of Jerry's face when he did it, Clover giggled. Wait, you called out Jerry? Nick gasped. Yeah, on the way back when we first did the challenge, Sam answered. It was pretty funny seeing Jerry's face when we called him out. Oh, I gotta hear, Nick laughed. Well, first of all, this was after Matt and Sam did their challenges, Brittany began. And that's when I went ahead and added the nomination to Jerry. Was he surprised or looking forward to taking the challenge? Blaney asked. Well, Alex remarked, after we did all of our other challenges, we were interrupted while we were doing a movie night by Jerry himself. And we totally thought he'd go for it, Clover added. Instead of chuckling at our videos and commented us, I asked him if we were going to do it or not, Matt told Nick and Blaney. Well, he would, Nick asked. He did say, not even a million years I will take the challenge, and even wrote a check for the $200 to charity, Sam told Nick and Blaney. I couldn't help but saying what a chicken, and that he wouldn't do the challenge, Matt had added. Never he would thought that Jerry would chicken out, Blaney chuckled. Hey, I'm pretty sure we all have our limits at times, Nick quipped. Well, that was fun. Let's do it again, Brittany quipped. This time, none of the spies chose to call Jerry out again, like Clover did last time. I'm glad we got to do this again, Blaney, Nick to this present this time, Alex told the group. Yeah, this is actually pretty fun, Nick stated. Cold as hell, but still fun. I'm seconding that with Blaine since he had class last time, Clover replied, feeling the same happiness as Alex. Yeah, that's right, Brittany quipped, realizing what happened last time. Great job, everyone, Nick replied. All the 7 spies shared a high five. Well, we shared Nick and how Sammy won Virgil's contest, Alex started again. We didn't hear who called Nick out. Yeah, that's right, Matt quipped, now hand in hand with Sam. Care to share your story on who called you out and such, bro? It was actually my sister Melissa, Nick explained. I remember wondering what the heck she was doing dumping ice on herself, but I figured it out quickly that was instant she called me out to take the challenge. At first I thought I was a little wary since I'll be, well, dumping ice on myself, but when Melissa explained that it would be good because it was all the motivation I needed to say sign me the heck up. Well, that must have been fun, Alex giggled. Oh, tell me about it, Nick laughed. And that, my little pretties, was totally ice cold again. A Totally Spies, I guess you could say a lost, no, not lost creepypasta. A, Totally Spies, fanfiction written by Matt49324. My final thoughts on this story? I have to admit this one was pretty funny. Now, it says ice cold again. I have a feeling that this might have been a sequel to the first one, which I don't know if there is a first story to this or not. Maybe there is. I don't really know. But I really have to say that this is based on the Ice Bucket Challenge. And oh, wait a second. There is the first one. Well, maybe I will read the first one maybe another day, because I know that was written not too long ago. But I really have to say that I really do like how this story went out. You did a pretty good job, Matt49324. You did a pretty good job with the story. I really do like this story. It was really well made in detail. Now, I really have to say that I remember the Ice Bucket Challenge. I'm actually considering maybe doing a video of myself doing it, because I think that'd be quite interesting. You know, me sitting there and, doing the Ice Bucket Challenge. I think I should, go ahead and do that, because I think it'd be quite cool. Because, I could definitely say that right now, that I have seen some people do, Ice Bucket Challenges. I've seen some people doing that, and they, oh my goodness, they actually really, they kind of really did, a lot of the Ice Bucket Challenge, and, they actually say that it's pretty fun. So I'm actually considering on maybe doing that someday. I'm not really sure when I'll do it, but I'm actually considering in doing that, because it's actually going to be quite fun if I do that. So I really have to say, I'm probably going to consider doing that. Not really sure when, but, it's actually a pretty good challenge, because, I kind of remember when that was, becoming a thing. I think it was, sometime in 2000, I guess you could say, 2017 or something. That's when it became, really popular at the time. So I'm considering doing that. It's actually pretty fun, so I might consider giving that a shot. So anyways, with that being the case and that being said, the grammar of this story is pretty good, although I did spot a few grammatical errors, just a few of them, and the sentence structuring is pretty good too. I really do like that the concept of this story is pretty good, and I can honestly see Totally Spies doing something like this. Although I haven't watched the show in a really long time, I kind of started, to watch some episodes on YouTube. So if you guys want to watch some episodes of it, there's plenty of episodes of Totally Spies on YouTube. There's plenty of them on YouTube. You could sit there and, watch them if you like. I definitely have to say this episode was, not episode, but this Totally Spies story was pretty good. I actually liked it. It was really well made in detail. So I do plan to read your other stories, Matt. I do plan to sit there and, narrate your other stories. So, anyways, I really do enjoy this story, and it was really well made in detail. I can't see anything negative about the story, anything I don't like about it. I can't see it. I really have to say it's a pretty good story. Now, I know this review is not really that long. It's a pretty good, story. So, anyways, with that being the case, that being said, this is just simply my own personal opinion on this story, and if you happen to disagree with me, that's fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions regards to these creepypastas and fanfictions, and this is simply my own personal thoughts. My final rating of this story would have to be I'm gonna give this one a 10 out of 10. A pretty good pasta. It was very enjoyable. There's definitely a lot of time and effort into this story. I really found this one to be amazing. And I'm considering on doing, the Ice Bucket Challenge. Not really sure when I'll do it, but hopefully if I get the opportunity, I might consider doing that. But other than that, it's a pretty good story. So anyways, with that being the case, that being said, what did you guys think about this fanfiction? Did you all enjoy it? Did you all not? Also, what we have done personally to help make this story a lot better. Feel free to leave me know what your thoughts are down in the comments section down below. I'm the Queen of Lions. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. And if you happen to be brand new here on this channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because I make brand new videos every single day. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to when I upload, so then you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, please roll the outro, because I'm out.